Alright everyone, welcome back. I got a cancel culture story for you today, but before I get into this story, I want to say I'm sorry I haven't uploaded a new video in about a week. No, I haven't given up on this channel. My primary focus is on my main channel here on YouTube. Hopefully this channel can grow sometime soon. So the story I want to talk to you all about is Dan Avidan being accused of child grooming, pedophilia, and other sexual acts against a minor. You know how these stories go. Some story of a celebrity under fire is being accused of something controversial he or she did in the past. It starts trending on social media, the celebrity gets canceled with no context or evidence, life's not fair, whatever. Guys, all I can tell you is that the only thing Dan should be accused of is being a fucking asshole, and I'll explain more about that in a little bit. First, I want to pull up this story, then we'll break it down, go over some tweets, and finally discuss. Little shame plug in here, but I want you all to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and click on that bell notification. It'll make your dick bigger if you do. Now, it really breaks my heart to see someone I really look up to fall from grace. The gang Grumps is a channel I've been subscribed to since as early as 2012, and before that I was and still am a fan of Eagle Raptor, aka Aaron from Game Grumps, which in my opinion is the funnier one out of the dynamic duo. I'm also a fan of Dan Avidan, and honestly I can say that my sense of humor aligns with theirs, and I think we'd make even great friends if we were to ever meet. Like I said before, the Ninja Sex Party frontman is in a bit of trouble, but honestly not much of this can be said since all the accusations don't have enough substance or validity to them. Let's read the story. It has since come to Newsweek's attention that screenshots do not provide evidence that sexual conversations happened while the victim was underage. It wasn't until they were age 22 that the alleged sexual activity happened, and Avidan ceased all contact with the woman. For those of you wondering, the screenshot of the sexually explicit conversation right here is what's getting everyone worked up. The article is right. This proves nothing. You can give Dan the benefit of the doubt and call it his sense of humor getting the best of him. Then again, you know. Reports on Reddit and Twitter are circulating that the woman has retracted her statement, but those posts have been since deleted. Internet personality Daniel Avidan is being accused of sexual minor misconduct for allegedly grooming an underage fan after screenshots of explicit texts were released. The 42-year-old co-hosts YouTube gaming comedy channel Game Grumps, and he is also a musician and lead singer of the band Ninja Sex Party. An anonymous woman posted a thread on Reddit on March 21st, which has gone viral, that allegedly contains screenshots of text between Avidan and the woman who was underage at the time of the exchanges. So she says. The post on the subreddit r/rantgrumps also features a video allegedly of Avidan in a hotel room in a hot tub back in 2017, as well as screenshots of alleged text conversations between the gamer and the victim that seem to be sexual in nature, and also shows the accused trying to elicit explicit videos. The woman alleges that she was 17 at the time while Avidan was 34 when she first reached out to him in 2013. She claims that the text conversation with Avidan turned into sex once she turned 18 and eventually led to her meeting him backstage at a Game Grumps live show where sexual activity occurred. After this encounter, the woman says Avidan stopped all communication with her. Okay, reading from all this shit, it sounds like the woman now, who's 22 years old, is acting all salty after being star-stricken and hooking up with the star she looks up to. Come to find out, she got ghosted by said star and decided to release this story to spite Dan Avidan. Sorry, girl. It is what it is. You got ghosted. The only thing Dan is being accused of here is being an asshole, really. And there's no crime against being an asshole. The man is just simply not into you anymore after he got what he wanted, and all he wanted was a quick fuck. So, you can all call Dan many things, a manipulative asshole, a womanizer, but a pedophile and a groomer he's not. Now, I want to go over some tweets here because I believe the words grooming and pedophilia is used too loosely, in my opinion. Some people here are just jumping ship without reading and understanding the full context of the situation, and others are backing up Dan. So let's go ahead and go over some of those tweets right now. Okay, so we'll start from the top. Game Grumps by Ollie Jolly Game Grumps. Oh, look at that. It's updating in real time. Okay, Traphone's backup account. I hope people support Dan Avidan whether through Game Grumps or his music, the beautiful animated music videos like Starlight Brigade, Magnum Bullets, and Mansion Party and Scarborough Fair. Peeps who try to ruin someone's life on the lines shouldn't be allowed to win. My thoughts on this, hashtag Game Grumps, at Game Grumps, Dan Avidan, Monday Thoughts. So, looks like this guy typed a fair amount of thoughts here on his notes and then posted it to Twitter. Whatever, I'm not going to go through this completely, but let's go over some of the facts that like they brought up. The Dan bullshit. So far, we have little to nothing about the situation. Here's what we have. It starts September 2013. Dan is 34 to 35 years old. Fan is 17 years and 11 months old. They speak like creator and fan, as seen on screenshots. He does not speak sexually while she is still a minor. He speaks like a musician excited about upcoming shows. He's not reeling her in for sex. This is early into the career. After all, gamers go for the children and immediately start with flirting, asking for name and where they live, become very sexual. Dan does not do that. October hits. Fan is 18. Talking has been on and off. Flash forward 4 years. Dan is 38, 39. Fan is 22. Fan and Dan come together. Consensually speak sexually to each other, both over 18. Exactly. That's exactly it. And on top of that, if I recall correctly, somewhere in the story, Dan had wished this fan a happy birthday. You know, just kind of a casual thing that someone would do to somebody else if it was their birthday. You know, I can wish you happy birthday. Somebody can wish me happy birthday. No problem with that. Anyways, moving forward, Rant Grumps needs to be deleted, and the original poster deserves to be sued for defamation slander. They're admired. They lied, but that lie cost an innocent person their reputation. Dan Avidan is innocent. I'm behind that as well. I think he's innocent, but still a bit of an asshole just for the ghosting the person. But then again, on top of everything else, moreover, he's still innocent. Like, see, after further developments, turns out Dan Avidan didn't actually groom anyone, and any sexual activity happened when she was 22. Apparently, they fucked, and she got clingy and obsessive. Danny got uncomfortable and ghosted her. He's innocent. Exactly, that's all it is. This girl's just being fucking salty. So, for the most part, you know, these people are actually backing up Dan. I think this will blow over, as anything else has blown over, you know, in the past, where, like, somebody gets accused of a sexual misdemeanor or, like, you know, rape or whatever, and no evidence is presented, and it blows over. So this is all gonna blow over. I did find some accounts where people were actually accusing Dan and, you know, staying behind the accuser, where, you know, they just automatically think he's the actual offender. JonTron here. Okay, but for real, new episode of the Pissed Off Angry Hardcore Gamer. When? JonTron is just trolling. I love JonTron. I miss Game Grumps when JonTron and Aaron were a thing. Ego Raptor were a thing. Actually, I am, in fact, gatekeeping who Dan Avidan can sleep with. Okay, so some new evidence has come to light, and it's showing that Dan Avidan did not groom this person. All right, so this has been updated since. I don't know where those tweets are, but there were some people who were just legitimately upset about the fact that, you know, of the situation. This, even the situation occurred. Some people were literally just upset at the fact. I can't find those. It looks like everybody's defending him here. Okay, so far it's looking pretty good for him. But moving on with what I have to say about this situation. Now, look, I'm not saying that if you're a woman and you feel like you've been violated, you shouldn't say anything. In fact, it's quite ballsy of anyone, be it a woman or a man, yes, men can be victims too, to come forward and report such inappropriate behavior. At least be prepared to present some evidence against the offender, because this is someone's livelihood you're messing with. Honestly, I'm getting sick and tired of this shit where a woman cries rape all of a sudden, and then the alleged offender ends up getting canceled, losing his or her sponsorships, losing his job without any evidence to be presented. This shit is scary, people. And like, in this day and age, you can't even properly introduce yourself to a woman and strike up a nice conversation without the fear of being accused of something. 2021 is a hell of a time to be a man. Now, some of you watching this video might be thinking that I'm taking Dan's side 100%. Well, a good amount of you may be sort of wrong. You see, while hardly any evidence, or should I say no evidence, was presented, I will ask you this, Dan. Why the fuck did you even engage in a conversation with a 17-year-old in the first place? Ladies and gentlemen, listen. I live in Florida, and the age of consent here is 18 years old. If you're like a 30-year-old plus man or woman engaging in conversations with minors, then there is seriously something fucking wrong with you. Like, you shouldn't have to be talking to minors at all, because that can be considered a serious offense. Hell, don't even talk about the weather with these jits. Please go have a conversation with someone in your age gap, or with someone who is of legal age. Now, depending on the setting, obviously sometimes there will come a time where a minor may come up to you and ask you something. I'm not saying be a dick and ignore the kid. What I'm saying is don't be the initiator and find a minor to strike up a conversation with, because that right there is just straight up creepy and can easily be misconstrued if another adult catches you and you're shit out of luck. For example, I work with the public, and sometimes there are minors that come about asking questions, and I have to answer them. That's fine. I have a Discord. Link to that is in the description box below. Odds are that there are probably minors in that Discord I don't know about, but I don't go looking for them to strike up a conversation. I don't need to. I have friends who are my age or within that legal age gap. You get my point. Look, Dan basically manipulated this girl who was starstruck in the moment. Nothing really happened until the girl turned fucking 22 years old, okay? One can argue that the screenshot of the conversation could be considered sexually charged. At the end of the day, all I can say is my perception of Dan has shifted just a bit and left me quite a bit shocked and a little bit disappointed for the fact that he even engaged in the conversation with the minor. I mean, yes, it looks innocent at first, but just talking to a minor could be quite risky, honestly, and can cost you so much. The bottom line from this is that it looks like this girl, being the age that she is now, is coming up now being all salty about it because she just got duped. So there isn't really any evidence, but at the same time, in the back of my mind, Dan engaging with minors, like, I understand if you're in a public event and there are minors coming up to you asking for autographs, that's cool, I get it, but engaging with fans who are minors through text messages is a bit risky as it is, and you know, that's something you should not do if you're a content creator, a celebrity, or what have you. Just don't do that. It's never safe, it never ends up well, and this shit comes up. It really haunts you. I honestly thought that this man was wholesome and probably one of the nicest guys the internet has to offer based on the testimonies from the fans who go out to meet these guys. But anyways, that's it for today. What are your thoughts about this whole Dan Avidan situation? You comment down below, subscribe if you're new to the channel, click on that bell notification, and until next time, prime out.